Hi guys, it's good to hear that all of you go to 11th grade. Congratulations. 11th grade will be more harder than 10th grade. So you have to give all your best and work harder. I believe with a strong heart you can do it. Okay, let's begin our lessons. This is the first chapter in Math Wajib. It is called Sequence and Series. First, we will go to sequence. What is sequence? Sequence is a set of numbers that are in order or have some pattern, some same pattern. Yeah, if the pattern is different, then it is not considered as sequence. Okay? Sequence is a set of numbers. So in this chapter, you will see a lot of numbers. Okay. Next, the symbol in sequence, we have two. It is UN and then N. UN is the nth term and N is the order. We will see what is the nth term and the order. Look at example 1. I have this set of numbers which is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Is this a sequence? If it is have same pattern, some same pattern, then it is a sequence. So let's try to find out what is the pattern. 1 to 2, we can say it is plus 1. 2 to 3 also plus 1. This also plus 1 and this also plus 1. So the pattern is always the same, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. So we call it a sequence. Okay. Then the term and the order. What is the order? Look at this. 1, it is the first number, or we can say it is the first order. And then 2 is the second number, and this is the third number, the fourth, and the fifth. Okay, so we can say for this one, the n equals to 1. For these two, the n equals to 2. This 3, n equals to 3. Yeah. And this 4, n equals to 4. And what is un? Un is the number, not the order. Okay, the number. So if I ask U2, you have to find the second order. What is the number in the second place? Second place is 2, right? So we can write 2. And then the question say determine the ninth term. The ninth term means U9. U9 is at the ninth place. So we have to continue until the ninth place. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, the 8th, the 9th. So the ninth term, the number is 9. We call it the ninth term equals to 9. And then the question asks us to find the formula of UN. We have to predict what is the formula for UN. Okay, what is the relation between UN and N? For this one, N equals to 1, the result is 1. For N equals to 2, the result is 2. For N equals to 3, the result is 3, and so on. So we can say that UN equals to N. Let's check it if it is correct or not. For example, I ask you U3. U3 means you have to put 3 into the N. So U3 equals to 3. And then check it to the sequence. Is it correct or not? Yeah. Oh, it's the same. For N equals to 3, the result is 3. So our formula might be correct. Try one more time. Let's check for U7. U7 means you have to put 7 into the n. It will become 7. And then let's check it into the sequence. 7 is 7. Yeah, it's accidentally the same. The number is the same, but in the next example the number will be different. Okay, look at the next example. The next example, I have 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, and 36. Okay, so I have the first number, the second number, the third number, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, and so on. Okay, I have 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36. The question wants us to find the 9th term, so I have to know the 9th term. Let's continue. After 36 it will be 49. How do you know? What is the pattern? Oh, look at the pattern first. Okay, for the first it's 1, for the second it's 4. I can say it's 1 square, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, 4 square 16, 5 square 25, 6 square 36, 7 square 49, right? And then 8 square 64, and then 9 square 81. So I can say the 9th term will be 81. Okay, do you get it? Yeah, I hope you get it. And then the formula for un. What is the relation between un and n? Look at this. If the n equals to 1, the result is 1. If n equals to 2, the result is 4. If n equals to 3, the result is 9. What is the formula for un? Oh, maybe 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9. Maybe the formula is n square. Yeah, you have to guess it. Okay, and then check your formula whether it is wrong or correct. For example, I want to check with U4, the 4th term. What do? You have to put the 4 into the n square. It will become 4 square equals to 16. And then check into the sequence. The sequence for the 4th is 16. Oh, it's the same. So your formula might be correct. Check one more time. Maybe for U6 means 6 square. It will become 36. And then check it again. Oh, the same. So your formula is correct. Okay, un equals to n squared. Next is series. Series is the sum of all terms in sequence. So in sequence, look at this. The term is separated by comma. Yeah, 1, 4, 9. But in series, as the definition is the sum, so between the term, between an adjacent term, is separated by plus. Okay, since the definition is the sum. The sum means addition, plus. Okay, then the symbol in series is only Sn. Sn equals to the sum of the first n term. It's not nth, yeah, n term. Sorry, n term. Okay, so for example, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 determine the sum of the first 10 terms. We can say this into S10. S10 means the sum for the first 10 term. Okay, so we have to add from the first term until the 10th term. Okay, so I have to add 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, this one, yeah, and then continue. The next will be 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I have to add them all together. The result is 55. So the sum of the first 10 term will be 55. Next is this one. Determine the sum of the first 5 terms. The sum of the first 5 terms, I can say it is S5. S5 means add the first 5 terms. 5 terms is only until 25. Okay, add them. Oh, the result is also 55. Okay, this is the sum of the first 5 terms. Okay, that is the introduction. We'll go to the core of this chapter. Okay, the core is arithmetic sequence and series. This is the first core. Sequence in which every term is created by adding or subtracting a definite number to the preceding number is an arithmetic sequence. Preceding itu artinya yang sebelumnya, ya. Jadi yang sesudahnya sama yang sebelumnya itu ada penambahan atau pengurangan. Oke, maksudnya itu di bahasa Indonesia. Oke, symbols. We have symbols in arithmetic sequence. The first is UN, exactly with the previous one, and is the order. B. Now we have B. B is the difference between adjacent terms. Okay, the difference between the preceding numbers and the numbers. A. What is A? A is the first term. Let's look at example number 1. We will find the A, the B, and maybe the N. Yeah, okay. So I have 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5, and then 6. We already learned how to find N, right? By the order. This is the first, so I can call it N equals to 1. This is the second, I can call it N equals to 2. Okay, how about A? A is the first term. What can you say with A? A equals to the first term. The first term is 1. So A equals to 1. What is the difference? Difference between two adjacent terms. Two adjacent term means this one and this, maybe, but also you can use this one and this one. Okay, the difference will be 3 and 4. It means plus 1, right? This one is also plus 1, plus 1, so I can call it the difference is 1 plus 1. It means the difference is 1. Okay, this is how to find A and B. How about example number 2? Example number 2, I have 8, and then 6, and then 4, and then 2, and then 0, and then negative 2. For this one, the sequence is decreasing. Decreasing means minus. So for 8, from 8 to 6 will be minus 2, minus 2, minus 2, minus 2. Okay, for the first term is 8, so I can call it A equals to 8. And then for the difference, B equals to negative 2. Okay, that is how to find A and B. Okay, so for arithmetic sequence, the formula for UN is UN equals to A plus N minus 1 times B. And then I have a formula for the difference. The difference will be UN plus 1 minus UN. It means the term after minus the term before it. Okay, so we have to minus the adjacent term, two adjacent term. Look at example number 1. Example number 1, I have 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. I have 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. The question asks 100 term. Okay, so if you continue this until you get 100 term, it will be a pain. Yeah, you will get tired. Okay, so we can use this formula to find the 100th term. How to find it? First, we have to prepare it to easier do it. Okay, first we have to prepare for A. I know that A equals to 1. and then we have to prepare for B. B is the difference. For this one, it can easily look at the difference, yeah, it's +2. But if you cannot find the difference easily, you can use the formula. The formula for B is the the difference between the adjacent term, two adjacent term. Okay, so 5 minus 3 equals to 2. Or if you don't want to use 5 minus 3, you can use 9 and 7 maybe. 9 minus 7 equals 2 is also the same. Okay, so I have A and B now. I can use the formula to find U100. The 100 term, the symbol is U100. The formula is A plus N minus 1 times B. Okay, A is 1, N is 100 minus 1 times B. B is 2. So U100 will be 99 times 2, 198 equals to 199. This is the 100th term. Okay. Next is sample number 2. In this sequence, blah 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 blah. On what term is 10 located? Okay, so I have 158, I have 150, I have 104. Sorry, not 100, 1000, 1242, 1234, until someday I will get on what term? What do you think? What is the question asked? What term? What term means it asks n. Okay, and then what is 10? 10 is the term. On what term is 10 located? So the term is 10. So 1258 and then 150, it will decrease until it will go to 10. Okay, and the n is us. So I can say the 10 is UN, since I don't know the n how much. Okay, so I write UN equals to A plus n minus 1 times B. I need to find the A first. This is the A, so I call it A equals to 1258, and then I need to find the B. Let's use this one and this one. 1234 minus 1242 minus 8, it will become minus 8, yeah, minus 8. Okay, so I have A and B. Plug it in. The UN is 10, the A is 1258 plus the N is us, and then B is negative 8. Okay, let's calculate it. Move the 1000, it will become negative 1248 equals to, multiply it, negative 8n plus 8. Move the plus 8, negative 1256 equals to negative 8n, and then we will get the n equals to divide by negative 8. 1256 divided by 8, 157. So n equals to 157. At 157 term, the term will be 10. Okay. Next, example 3. Given that in arithmetic sequence, the fourth term is 15. The fourth term, the symbol is U4, is 15. I can write it like that. Okay. And then the eighth term is 31. I can write U8 equals to 31. Okay, do you get it? Okay, good. Next, for the U4, I can use the formula. U4, the formula is A plus n minus 1 times b, right? For these questions, we cannot prepare a and b since the sequence is not given. So we have to find another way to find a and b. Okay, a plus n, the n is 4. 4 minus 1 times b equals to 15. So I have a plus 3b equals to 15. Okay, good. And then u8. u8, I can say the formula for u8 is a plus n minus 1 times b equals to 31. And then plug in the n, 8 minus 1 times b equals to 31. A plus 7b equals to 31. That's it. We have two simultaneous equations, yeah. So we have to eliminate it. It's like this. Okay, the a is already the same, so we can directly minus it. It will become 4b equals to 16. B equals to 4. And then substitute it. A plus 7 times b equals to 31. A equals to 3. So I have a and b now. The question wants us to find the 10th term. The 10th term means u10. Okay, u10 equals to a plus n minus 1 times b, a 3, and 10, b 4. 3 plus 9 times 4, 36, 39. Okay, this is the u10, the 10th term. Okay, next we will go to the series, arithmetic series. What is arithmetic series? Arithmetic series is the sum of term of an arithmetic sequence. So now we will find the sum of the term. Okay, the sum of the n first term for arithmetic series will be as n equals to n over 2 times 2a plus n minus 1 times b. Yeah. For example 1 in the series 1 plus 3 1 plus 3 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus blah 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 blah. Determine the sum of the first n term. The sum of the first 5 term. Okay, so I can say it is S5. S5 equals to, you have to add the 5 first term. The 5 first term is 1 plus 3 plus 5, 3, 4, 5. The 5 first term. It will be equal to 10, 10, 25. Easy, right? No, it's not this easy, yeah. It's easy because it's only asked for 5 terms. How about I ask for 100 terms? Do you want to add them until 100? No, right? So let's look at example. Example 2. I have the same series 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9, but this time it is asked for 50 first term, the sum of the 50 first term. So we have to find S50, yeah. S50, the formula will be n over 2 in the bracket to a plus n minus 1 times b. Let's try to find it. First we need to prepare as usual the a. This is the a, and I have to find the b. The b will be 5 minus 3. 5 minus 3 equals to 2. Okay, plug it in, and then 50, the n over 2. 2 times a, the a is 1, plus n, 50, minus 1 times b, the b is 2. It will become 25 times 100. 100, it will become 2500. So the sum of 50 term is 2500. Example 3. In arithmetic series, given that the sum of the first 5 term, what is the symbol for that? S5, right? Good. Is 15. And then I have the second statement. The fifth term is not S5, yeah. The fifth term U5 equals to 9. Okay, be careful with the symbols. Determine the sum of the 10 term. The sum of the 10 term is S10 as. Okay, so I can expand for S5. The formula for S5 is n over 2 in the bracket 2a plus n minus 1 times b equals to 15. And then for this one, I can expand it into a plus n minus 1 times b equals to 9. Okay, let's simplify it, both of them. The n is 5, so I write 5 over 2 in the bracket. I don't know the a. The n is 5. I don't know the b. Leave it like that. 15. Simplify it again. 5 over 2 in the bracket 2a plus 4b. And then multiply it. 5a plus 10b equals to 15. That's it. Oh, I can divide them by 5. It will become a plus 2b equals to 3. Okay, this is for the first. And then for the second, a plus n. The n is 5 minus 1 times b equals to 9. A plus 4b equals to 9. So we can eliminate them. Okay, eliminate them right here. I write a plus 4b equals to 9, and then I write a plus 2b equals to 3. Minus it, 2b equals to 6, b equals to 3, and then substitute it. A plus 4 times b equals to 9. A equals to 12. 9 minus 12 minus 3. So I have a and b. The question wants us to find S10. So we can find S10 now. S10 equals to n over 2 in the bracket 2a plus n minus 1 times b. N over 2, 10 over 2 in the bracket 2a minus 3 plus n, 10 minus 1 times b. The b is 3. So 5 in the bracket negative 6 plus 9 times 3, 27. It's tiring. 27 minus 6 is 21 equals to 105. There you go, S10. Okay, the last example is application of this arithmetic sequence. There are a lot of applications. I only give you one of them, example 4, and then you can try the others. In a theater, it is known that the number of seats at the front near the screen is 15 seats. So let's draw it first. This is the screen. Yeah, screen. Okay, and there is the first row of seats. Not seats, seats. Never mind. This is contain 15 seats. Okay, 15 kursi. Yeah. And then Haryanto is curious how much people are there in that room. Okay. He know that after the first row, the number of seats will be increasing by 4. So it will be 19 seats for the second row. Okay, from this one, yeah, increase by 4 compared to the number of seats in the front row. So the number of seats will be increased by 4 and then increasing again by 4, 23 seats until it comes to Haryanto seats row. Haryanto seat row is on J. Okay, we know that on a theater the first is A and then it will increasing until J. So how much row are there? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. 10. Yeah, so we have 10 rows. Okay, can you analyze what is 15? What is 15? Or we can make the sequence first. Okay, the sequence will be 15, and then 19, and then 23, and so on and so on and so on until the 10th row, right? The 10th row. Because it's the 10th row, it means n equals to 10. We have to know how much is the 10th row. Oh no, we have to know the sum of the 10th row. The sum, because Haryanto wants to know the maximum number of audience could enter the row. So we have to add 15 plus 19 plus 23 and so on. Let's prepare it first. First, I have to write A equals to 15, and then I have to find the B. To find the B, I use 23 and 19. 23 minus 19 equals to 4. And then the question wants us to find S10. S10 equals to n over 2 in the bracket to A plus n minus 1 times B. N over 2. 10 over 2 in the bracket to A. 2 times A, 15. And then plus n minus 1, 10 minus 1 times B. The B is 4. Okay, so it will be equal to 5. 30 plus 9 times 4, 36. 66 times 5, 330. So there will be 330 audience maximum. Okay, that is the first part of this chapter. I will have 3 parts. Okay, see you on my next video. Do your task well, and bye bye.